Hey, what's up? The Allfather here, and just getting ready to go live here on the Town Hall 10 Attack Academy here, hosted by Mercs Legion. And today we are kind of working on a few attacks, focusing on the Queen Walk, Queen Charge into the Dragon attacks here. There's a couple of bases that have been pre-built, and we'll go ahead and jump in. We've got live attack here, see if we can catch one as it goes in. And Town Hall 10 Academy is a really neat, really helpful thing just to learn how to suck a little bit less at Town Hall 10. This one does not look like it quite went to plan, but once we get a base back up from scratch, we'll go ahead and take a look at what the idea is and maybe some of the replays of attacks that have already gone down. But the army comp on this one, as you can kind of ascertain a little bit, but it's a Queen Walk, so it's 4 healer Queen Walk, 8 dragons, some wall breakers to bust in, and this base here that we're working on is one of those with the 4 ADs all offset to one side in the back corners, which sets up itself well for using the Royals to handle all of the air defenses. This one looks like it's actually maybe going to work out here, as long as these drags can get that last building down. They do. So I've seen several attacks, even when they don't go quite to plan with the video, and they've still been taking it out for 3 stars. I don't know if that's a reflection on the quality of the base or just the fact that people are doing really good. This one actually went with Clan Castle Hound instead of the Loons, and it still worked out. Go ahead, here's the bases that are up. We have Town Hall 10 and a Town Hall 11 version of it. And it's basically just something to help people out. A couple hours here on a Saturday, especially folks that are getting ready to go into CWL or other league wars. It's a nice little tune-up for these higher level bases. And the base designs usually come from a successful attack in a war against a decent clan, a well-designed base. So if you're able to catch this on the live stream on YouTube, feel free to enter in comments. They should pop up somewhere on the screen, and just let us know that you're watching, and we appreciate you joining us today for just a little bit while we take a look at the Academy. Still got some people coming into the clan, getting ready for this. It's kind of come and go as you're able to during the couple hours that the Academy is being put on. And we'll just kind of check these 3 bases that are posted and wait for one to go live as people get their armies built, ready to go. And so the way these academies go, if you've never done one, as far as how Mercs has done it, there's a Discord server, and they post the successful video as well as the army composition. So you get to see the person who did it originally, how they did it. You get the army composition, you're able to build it and copy it. We have somebody going in live on one of the bases here, Boss Hog base. So this is the base. It's actually a Town Hall 11, so this should wreck it. It's got full heroes plus the Warden. Keep an eye on some of these other ones in case somebody goes in live on them. Nothing yet there. So you see that Wizard's kind of trimming that back corner there. Queen goes in. Those wall breakers are early, but it's going to pop that Tesla there. Just throws one test one in to get it going. Rage uses the wall breakers to jump in there while everything's distracted. And the Queen should now target the Teslas, jump in there, take out that second air defense, and then we'll see kind of the next phase of this attack. Hopefully she'll turn and get that air defense down while the healers are being targeted. She does. Poison down for the CC troops. There's a Hound and just some archers in there. That's not really going to affect much. Drops that BK there and the Wizard behind him. You really don't need that Wizard to funnel necessarily, but it's not going to hurt anything. BK is going to work down. They've trimmed that whole edge, and he will jump in now and needs a wall breaker into that corner compartment to take out the other 2 air defenses, which he does. Gets the dragons down nice and early. Just about missed the builder hut in the corner there. And he'll probably send that. Maybe he won't use his Warden just so that it's not really overkill, but has a baby and a witch in the clan castle, looks like. Drags, heal. He's going to go get that queen. Drags take the queen out really easily. He's got his royals working around the outside here. And with a Town Hall 11, it's going to be pretty overkill. Even with the air skellies and the air targeting X-bows, it looks like this is going to have more than enough juice to get the job done, as long as that Inferno Tower goes down soon. A lot of hit points on those level 5 dragons, or these might be 6 if it's an 11. Yeah, it's level 6 dragon, so tons of hit points there. They take it out while the Warden is still up. Queen has been healed back up to full health, and that one's definitely over. Somebody just playing around with an 11v10 there. Alright, let's see if we have any active challenges going on. Doesn't look like it. Got a couple attempts here that didn't quite make it. Not sure if that was the designed army or not. Kind of keep an eye on, that's the Town Hall 11 version. So there's a Town Hall 10 to practice a 10v10 3-star, as well as an 11 to work on the 2-star strategy for a 10v11 hit up. Both of which skill sets are obviously needed in the high level clan wars. And so here we have someone coming in again. Let's see what we have. Here's a Town Hall 10. Again, you see down here, Queen Walk. Wizard is trimming that outside corner to make sure that she walks and steps up into the defensive area here. Now, this one, she walked further left than she was supposed to. That actually happened to me as well, and I was able to kind of correct and fix it, but she should come back towards the south there a little bit. But she's actually supposed to step up there and not necessarily take out that archer tower that quickly. But as long as... a little early on the rage probably, but wants to get in there. See, now the trouble's going to be, will she step back and get those other air defenses? But she'll go one way or the other, and then that BK just needs to come in whichever way she doesn't end up walking. He's actually going to use his second wizard here and kind of improvise to take out that second air defense. That's perfect. That gets everything right back on track where it needs to be. So no worries there. BK needs to go down here. The only thing is we got some time issues. We're already under a minute. Probably needs to get moving on this really quick. Those wall breakers are early because the king needs to be tanking for him. So now he's not going to get in there, and I don't think that's going to work out very well. Unless the queen comes over there and helps out in a hurry there. Dragons need to go down. So a couple things didn't quite go right here, but if the queen can walk around the outside, she might still take out that that last air defense and be all right. But if she jumps in here and gets nailed by that Inferno Tower set on single, it's going to be tough luck. But the BK does get in there and actually hit the 4th air defense. So we'll see if he's got enough now to finish this off. Drags are in there. The loons actually stayed up. They're rushed into the Inferno Tower. Take that down. Boom. Should be good. Should be good with a rage left. And that's actually kind of what happened to me when I missed on the first part of it, is that I ended up with 3 rages left instead of using 2 on the queen walk. In the initial push, I had 3 left over, and that was enough to get the dragons pushed through. So he did the same thing, ends up with the same result. So we've been seeing some flexibility with the attack, where even if you screw up a couple things, then you're still able to kind of correct and compensate for them. All right, so there's that attack's working out really good. Lots of people having success with it. Jump into another live one, see where what they're doing with it. And this one is not going the same way, so not sure if they tried a different approach or not. But obviously that one melted pretty quickly. Alright. So we've seen a couple good ones. We'll see if we can catch one live here. Somebody going in live. Let's see if this is the same attack. Yep, looks like the same base there. Here, the X bows are pointed up. We've tried it with up or down, and it seems to work either way. Queen started a little bit further to the bottom now. That apparently is the way to go. That is the one thing I missed, and a couple other people missed. Hey there, Mercs Legion. Thanks for joining the live stream there. Appreciate that. Hopefully we get some people able to join us and just party along with us as we work on these. This queen's walking the wrong way, but I think she'll redirect, but that might cost a little bit of time there as far as getting the air defense down. Nope, she goes that way. That one's probably over because I don't see how he's going to get 4 air defenses now. With the heroes when the queen walks, he's got 3. He's only got a BK there. He's going to improvise and try to get the BK in there and push her in. But now he's fighting an Inferno Tower. Giant Bomb on the outside screws the wall breakers. They fail. Everything's going to walk around the outside. We're only getting 1 out of 4 air defenses, so that one is not going to work out so well. Rushes those loons in there. Still haven't taken out an air defense other than that one on the corner. Queen is now going to take those loons down. Yep, I don't think you can really recover from that one. Nope, ended the battles. Yep, that happens. Right thing to do probably. That wasn't gonna turn out after that went astray. What's going on with this one? I thought this one was over unless somebody started it again. Now this is another 11 V10 hit down, so that's gonna work. That's nothing interesting. Alright, here we have some guys going live in here on Boss Hog. Okay, let's watch this thing. It's almost max heroes there. You can see the army comp, 8 wall breakers. That's just to get into the air defense compartments, 8 dragons, and the 4 rages and a heal spell. Queen down there in the bottom. Now the last time that queen was dropped that low, she walked. So let's see if that happens again. That may not be ideal, but I didn't quite catch what caused her to walk the other way. I think it was that elixir storage that she started targeting. But she's now walking the right way. Hopefully she will continue to do that. And push up that direction towards... yep, she's walking the right way so far. Needs to be going clockwise. Steps up there. So everything's looking good so far there. As soon as she gets in range of the BK and the point defense, that rage is going to go down. That rage isn't going to help the wall breakers out. Ideally, she moves up and gets there and the wall breakers can use that. Now the healers are being targeted by the air defense. Need to get those wall breakers in there, get that opened up, turn around, target the air defense. Good. Poison down. BK is in there starting shaving the other side of the funnel, so that's good. And now the queen is stepping up there. I'm not sure I've seen the queen step up in front of that Inferno Tower before. Hopefully she gets out of there, but she's going to be so distracted by pups that this Inferno Tower might take her out. The BK goes the wrong way. He's supposed to continue down and take that other barracks and the gold storage out. And so now queen is down, healers are down, BK is not tracking for that. He does bring a hound into the clan castle there, and then the drags come in. So this will be interesting, but we still have 2 air defenses up. Those hounds that hound might have been better saved for the back end to try to just get a last second tank on those air defenses, but this one's probably going to melt in a hurry because of those 2 air defenses still being up. This time it's kind of a panic spell vomit, see what can happen type deal. Hey there, Harvey, Dark Shadow. Never give up, that's right. Keep it going. It's still going to be a 2-star. It's just not getting the 3, so nothing terrible there. But yeah, it is very dependent on those heroes going the right way, and so it seems like you can drop them just a tile off, and all of a sudden the attack goes completely different than the last time somebody did it or the last time you did it. Kind of crazy. So that one didn't work, but hey, that's why we do this. That's why it's an academy. Screw up now, not in war. Alright, here's the 11 version. Let's see how this works. This will be interesting here. Wall breaker fail. They're getting targeted by the cannon there and not getting to the wall. If you can't get them once, get them with a few more. Works out. It's got the wall open. I'm not sure if that's exactly the plan there. We got a baby dragon in the clan castle being poisoned. Pulling out. She should hopefully step in. Might be able to trim with... There we go. BK on the other side, and the wizard is going to get the other side of the funnel created. And I think the goal here is just to have her work counterclockwise up through that wizard tower compartment and get all 3 of these air defenses, or at least a portion of them, and then get these drags down here on the bottom side. As soon as those drags go in, the eagle is going to start going off, and so trying to get as much as possible taken care of ahead of time. There's less than 2 minutes left. Do I stream every day? I do not stream every day. I've been on probably 3 times out of the last 5 days or so, just because it's worked out conveniently time-wise and schedule-wise, but just doing what I can when I can. So this is interesting here that the drags come in on the top side with that other air defense. But I guess this is probably a 2-star attempt and not a 3 versus a Town Hall 11, so I guess that kind of makes sense. So they've got all the Archer towers and everything on the back side there, just keeping it away from the dragons, keeping the dragons away from that. Just got to get that last air defense down. Multi-Inferno's not going to be too big of a deal. And drags are in there on the Town Hall. 2 stars secured in the bag. Dragons are going to go in and take out the Inferno towers quickly. Looks like everything's been used. The Warden ability's been used. Everything's going to go down quickly as they get into that pocket of single point targeting defenses there. But the damage has been done. It's going to be a high percentage 2-star here against an 11. Now that was an 11 v 11, so we'll see how that works with a 10 v 11 if we get a chance. Thanks for the sub there, Harv. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Got one in live there, probably a ways into the attack, but we'll see if we can catch it. Nope, they're just starting. Okay, so let's check this out. Now this looks good. This looks like what you want the queen to be doing. That rage spell, get the wall breakers in perfect. 8 wall breakers, so 4 or 5 are needed to get there because of that Tesla that pops. But those raged wall breakers, you get 4 or 5 of them. The Tesla can only target 1 at a time. Now the Dark Spell Factory is going down, and she jumps in there and targets the air defense. That is perfect. That's the way it's drawn up. Now here pops the ability, gets the poison down. Now you can use the second rage here on the queen. Some people are doing that, some people aren't. There we go. And I think the right thing to do is anytime you're queen walk dependent is keep her alive as long as possible. And so here we saw that mistake of not getting the BK in the right spot. So he actually uses his second wizard to shave that and make sure the BK goes the right way. Eventually he'll get in there, but if not, I think the queen will go ahead and redirect. Now here we go. The wizard's actually going to take out the air defense in this one. So there's a lot of different variations on this that are working. Sometimes the BK gets in there and gets it. Sometimes a wizard does. Sometimes the queen walks out and gets it. He's got his drags in. He missed the corner hut. Hopefully something will backtrack and get it. Ooh, this should be interesting. So he's got the loons rage hasted in there. The plan, I think, calls for a rage to get him in there. And so the drags are falling way behind the loons. So we'll see. He's hanging on to this rage spell. And there's one down. Healers have nothing to heal but a wizard now. Royals are down. It's all up to the dragons. He missed the builder hut on the initial entry. And so we'll see. We need another rage down right about here to get that Inferno tower taken care of and get into the back end, taking out those Archer towers. It's looking like it'll be okay. But we are down to 43 seconds with quite a few buildings left, and we missed that builder hut on the entry. So this could be one of those heartbreaking 99%ers. And they're live, so we can't speed through them. We just got to sit there and watch and see. But we got the corner builder huts. So I think he's going to get burned on that. Might not even get that far. It might not even come down to 1 builder hut. It might be 2 or 3 buildings left. But again, the one thing I saw is that the initial entry started working out pretty good. The missing the rage, the haste sub for the rage on the initial dragon push, that might have been an issue. So there you go, 4 buildings down or left, 96% 2-star. Got to be careful where you start one of those drags out in the corner. So again, you can see it's not a gimme. It's every attack is just a little bit different, using the same army comp, dropping essentially in the same place, but it just doesn't always happen the same way. Need a rage down here. Missed the healers on the rage. That could hurt. Needs to get the wall breakers in here now to step up, take care of the Teslas. But ideally, you need to wrap the healers in that rage spell, because now the queen's sucking wind here. She's going to go down hard. Now the healers jump into that. He's going to have to use the second rage really quick here probably. Maybe to keep her alive, not quite sure. Well, she's hanging in there. She got enough of the defenses out of the way. She's only being targeted by the Expo. King there is dropped a little further to the south than what we've been seeing, and so now he's going to go around in a circle. The question is he going to get back in? And I don't think he will. I think he needs to use this ability, he or she. I guess I don't really know these players as well because I'm a guest here too, but breaks in there. Queen is walking. She's dead, and nothing's going to get the air defenses again. And so dragons are in, but I think the damage has been done on that attack. Don't think it's going to make it. So we'll pop out of that. Pretty sure that one went south. See if there's anything else going on. A couple of the bases are up. So appreciate the guys who built the bases, obviously, who took the time every week that there's an academy at least, to build these new bases. Get them up, get them ready for these friendlies. You know, take 2 or 3 hours out of their day to sit here and keep posting them for people. So there the queen is dropped on that barracks, and that seems to be kind of the way to do it. That wizard was dropped in a weird spot, though. I'm not sure why you wouldn't drop that wizard down on the builder hut first. Now queen's backtracking, and hopefully she'll push up clockwise. If she turns and starts going after that lick storage, that's going to be trouble. Early on the rage, queen is walking. Let's hope this builder or this wizard can get that army camp out of there, and she'll turn. Nope. So that's what happens if you don't get that start on the builder hut with the wizard and get that area, you know, from 6 to 5 o'clock taken out. Queen's just going to walk the other direction. Not sure there's much you can do if that happens to compensate, because now you're dealing with an air defense targeting your healers, got Furnos and Archer Towers locked onto your queen, and just boom with the spells. So that's a give up there. So it's kind of funny. This is the second one I've been a part of as far as the Town Hall 10 Academy with Mercs here, and it's just kind of fun watching some people do some things, sometimes pulling things out in a weird way at the last minute, and sometimes just absolutely failing miserably. Either way, it's a learning experience. So here again, that queen is being started very low on the map, just to the outside of 6 o'clock there. But the wizard was in early enough. As long as he gets that lick storage out of there, she should go the right direction. Yep. So everything's on track here now. He's shaving early over here with the wizard. And making sure that BK goes the right direction. So there is 2 wizards here. Some people have been using them to kind of help clean up the pups. See, now there is a wall breaker fail that we learned about in the video a little bit earlier. I'm going to have to use the ability probably here pretty quickly. But you need to use 4 or 5 of them under rage to bypass the effects of that Tesla. So he's got it broken open now, but he's used 5 of them. So this is Chip from Reddit Force helping us out with the Academy here. Queen is redirected. He gets the poison down. He's going to have to use her ability, and he's going to have to use the second rage. He doesn't catch the healer in the rage. That's going to suck. Pop the ability here. He should be all right. And then the queen needs to step up and get the other air defense. He drops the dragons in because that's all he can do at this point. The queen needs to do her job and get the other air defense. If she doesn't, it's not really going to be too helpful anyway. She actually looks like she started targeting the Expo. He might be able to rage and overcome this with his loons if he brought the loons in the clan castle, which I do not see. I don't know what he brought in the clan castle, but it wasn't loons. But he's got the warden, so he's kind of cheating. Oh, I think he had that baby and the witch in the clan castle. So there you go. He's got the level 6 drags. All 4 air defenses are down. He's got the warden ability. He's got another rage going, so that's going to be good for a 3-star. Picking on those Town Hall 10s. So we haven't seen, we've had a kind of a run of unsuccessful ones, so let's see what happens here. The heroes here, those are good enough heroes to make it. We got Eureka going in. Eureka Havoc here, going in on the Town Hall 10 version. Starts the wizard down on the bottom, gets that funnel created. Queen should go left and then step up into the air defenses, hopefully. Sometimes she likes to walk a lot further clockwise than she needs to, but at some point she tends to redirect. Maybe it's the king aggro that kind of gets her back on track, I'm not sure. Gets the rage down. Flip trap there on the bottom for the wall breakers to deal with too. Now this is going to be interesting because she's in the middle, so she's going to go one direction or the other. He hasn't broken open the wall yet. Those wall breakers are getting smoked by the Tesla there. And so now he's got to break into, he's just not breaking in anywhere, so his wall breaker fails everywhere. And so now he's going to backtrack and try to get this one with the king, but the king's going to walk around because there's no reason for him to target that air defense. With the wall breaker fails, everything's going to go around, and I don't think this one's going to work. Now we got healers running into seeking air mines, and that's going to be a bad deal. We got 2 out of 4 air defenses. Everything's going to go down here. Queen's going to probably start running and stepping into the... Oh, he does actually try to save the queen here by dropping the hound in and reverse his course. So this is an interesting turn of events. Let's see how he compensates for the miss. Actually turns it around and drops the dragons from 10 to 12 instead of the plan, which is from 3 to 5. And comes at it from the other side. And it's a symmetrical base, so, you know, that's nothing wrong with that, actually. There's nothing unrealistic about it. Is going to get kind of hung up on this hound here now. Going to have to probably drop that poison, hopefully get the pups taken out really quick. And still has a lot to deal with on the back side, including an air defense and a multi-inferno tower. 50 seconds left to go. It's not going to be a 3-star, but it actually was a pretty decent recovery from how the walk went as far as salvaging. Probably a 2-star as long as this dragon can outpace the archer tower and take the town hall down. Nice use of the rage spell to try to get in there and take down the air defense and the inferno tower, but there's air mines in just the right spots to take out the air troops, and that one's over at about 80%. Alright, looking for those loons. And I don't think we have anybody going in here. We got Ricky's base up. This one's live there. We're probably a little late on that one. Let's see if this, which base this is. This is the 11 or the 10. Now this is just a random base, so we'll try to catch that if somebody goes in on it. We'll see if they're using the same composition. The air defenses on that one are all spread around the bases, so it wouldn't be a good one to do. Yeah, that one didn't go so well. That's alright, you know, it happens. That's why we do this, right? But it's tricky when that queen is so queen walk dependent. And man, if between that and the wall breakers, it's so dependent on getting into those wall breakers into the air defense compartments that if you don't, it's just over. Let's see if this is Chip going in or not. It is. We're not going to watch him beat it up anymore. 11v10. Let's see what else we can catch here. Alright, here we go. I want to see one of these work again. Don't make me do it, because I'll probably fail, because I always fail when I'm live, so. Yeah, Town Hall 10 is a beast sometimes. I know after the last one, you know, I nailed the Academy base first time with the hog attack, and then I go and try hog attacks and farming and whatever else and just fail miserably. So for some reason, it's really about base identification, I guess. And as we do this, we kind of start seeing some things and understand what we're looking for. So when we see these 4 offset air defenses on the backside of a base, now we'll start thinking, well, maybe the queen walk drag thing will work. So he's got the rage down, looking good. I might do it live. I might. Why not, right? It's not like war. Last one I did was a war attack live. That went really well. Not. Alright, looking good so far. Poison's down, air defenses are down, healers are going to live. Probably want to... he's already got both wizards used, so he's going to have to drop the second rage spell, because I think he's only got... I don't know what happened to all his healers. I think there's only 1 or 2 healers left. Yeah, somehow the healers got roasted on that approach. Can still salvage it, though, because the king is the one who's supposed to be taking out these other 2 air defenses. Queen will step up and pop that 3rd one, and he's got the wall breakers. He's got that opened up, as long as the king turns around and does his job here. But he might have started the king in the wrong spot. I'm not sure. So here we have dragons, and again, there he catches the builder hut. So smart job there. We get the builder hut taken care of. BK needs to turn around and go after that air defense, though. That's the ideal situation here. All right, let's see. Where's the CC Loons? A CC Hound. Some people must be subbing it up for a CC Hound. Not really sure why, because the plan of the attack is to take out all 4 air defenses. So the Loons, you know, the Loons seem to be doing a little bit more work than the Hound for some reason. So that one's probably over, though. Had to use 2 of the rage spells. If the Queen Walk goes south and you're able to save a rage spell for any reason and have the 3 rages in the heal, sometimes you can bust the dragons through the rest of the raid. But the problem here is they're going to be hitting some backside air defenses and archer towers. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to overwhelm this base with that dark elixir storage there. That air defense is going to be able to start firing. Using a Hound because that should be in the enemy CC. Ah, okay, so these, I got it. Yeah, you're right. Hound and Hound Archer is what they've got for the enemy CC. That makes sense. 4 drags on the last AD. This may actually work. We only got 5 seconds left, though, and the first dragon goes down. 2, 1. Next dragon's down. Oh, man. So that was so close. Honestly, there had 2 minions there, and if he'd have had that second wizard, he could have put the wizard behind his BK and would have taken out that last air defense. So instead of that other 4 spaces, there should be a second wizard. That would have done it. So now that I've been yapping about this attack, I suppose you want me to do it. Let's see what we got. Is this the one? This is the one. Using YouTube Gaming to stream on Samsung Galaxy Tab S. Somebody was asking about that in the chat there. And yeah, just doing that on tablet with the native mic. There's no pop filter or anything on that. So it's a little rough on the audio. Video seems to come through okay. But alright, I'll try this again. I hit it the first time. I'm live, so I'm distracted, so I probably won't hit it the second time. But what the heck. Alright, so when I did this the first time, I think I got this little wizard guy going right away. Those healers just had to make sure that they stay away from the archer tower. Problem is I got people's comments coming in on my spells. They need to go away. So try not to comment in the middle of it or you're going to be messing with my spells. Alright, she's going to get targeted pretty quickly here. Needs to step up. Something's not right here with this attack. Alright, get up in there. Alright. There we go. So let's see what Queenie does. She should turn and go ahead and take that out. I'm going to go ahead and get the BK started. And I'm going to use... Actually, I'm going to get the wizard started because I really want to make sure that he goes the right direction once he goes in here and starts trimming. So, and I think I'm going to save that other rage because my queen's done her job and she's walking now. Okay, BK's tanked. Gonna bust in here. The other air defense is out. I'm just gonna get what I can out of my queen here. I gotta move that thing up on the map. I think. No, the queen needs to get that other air defense. That's the problem. That sucks. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. We're running out of time here. Comments on the screen are killing me. That's okay. Appreciate it. It's fun. Alright, let's get in there. Get healed up. Let's go ahead and haste those loons. Get over there. Boom. I don't even know what the deal with the clan castle is. Have I dealt with the clan castle yet? No idea. Oh, air skellies, get off my loons. Now we got a hound over there chilling. I see. Let's see. Okay, we need to really get this air defense taken out or it's going to be a bad deal. Come on. Boom. All right, that's all I can do. Let's see what happens now. It's up to the troops now. They're going to get hung up on the stupid hound. They hit all the SAMs there on the bottom side. Still have a loon in the air, but losing dragons fast. Now they're going to deal with a troop that can't even hurt them. Good job, dragons. What is there? 1 left, 2 left. Crap. So that queen, when she walks counterclockwise and she goes from 6 to 3, it's just over. Even though she got 2 air defenses, she needs to get the 3rd one, which means she needs to get into that middle compartment between 7 and 8. So anyway, I've proven that I still cannot 3-star live. All right. So the one question I had, and I'm not able to be on voice and doing this at the same time though, is wondering about this strategy at Town Hall 9. A lot of times at Town Hall 9 meta, we're also seeing these bases, and with the offset air defenses for the anti-Lalos. Hey there, Wes. Welcome to the stream. I keep seeing that question. I don't know if it's just popping back up or if new people are asking or what. But how do I stream with YouTube Gaming? I don't know. I set it up on my tablet or something a long time ago, and I just logged into it, and it kept working. And so that's what I'm using. I tried setting up Twitch today and that kind of stuff, and it's not working. So tried BlueStacks TV. That wasn't working very well for me. And so this YouTube gaming platform seems to work pretty well. I already had the YouTube channel, I already had the subs, and so just kind of going with that. Spam Dragon. Now I wonder what they're going to do. Are they going to go around the base? That's usually what Spam Dragon does. Button to stream on YouTube Gaming. I don't know. On mine, it's just an app that looks like a little, almost like a Wi-Fi signal button. So here's a little twist on this attack strategy. His queen's still alive even though she walked the wrong direction. Hello, Dante. Welcome to the stream. Queen's alive. She walked the other direction. Now, the other ones where she walked up that way, she failed. In mine, even, she walked up that way, and I didn't think to get the dragons out in front and just push that part of the attack forward. So let's see how that works with that little twist. Alright, so he's got the rage spell there, but the dragons are going down fast. Only got 4 dragons left, the queen up. Queen's not going to be able to take out 30 or 40% of the base, so these dragons are going to have to do something else. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to accomplish. I think there's too much left in the base, and there's only 30 seconds. He's already used the ability. Queen's dead. Going to have to use the rage on dragons, and that one's not going to work, but it was a good kind of a bailout idea to get the dragons in ahead of the queen and keep her up. Now that's the same one, I bet. No. Okay, so somebody here's trying some hogs. Gets the queen charge, queen walk right up into the Inferno Tower. So that's over. And looks like a kicked out of that and quit that attack in the middle. So I was interested in seeing what they were going to do with the hogs. Maybe we'll get another one. But let's see what time we're at. So we're about 40-some minutes left for the Academy here. We've had a lot of people here, so it's been a good time so far. Several people joining the stream, and the streams do end up, I think, on the YouTube channel archive to watch later too. So, but it's probably funner to just watch them live, jump on when you can and off. here's that hog attack again. So I want to see what he's thinking with these hogs. Get this out of the way so we can see Ricky with mercs. Well, we're all with mercs, I guess, when being in this clan. So what's he doing here? It looks like he's charging. He's trying to charge in with his heroes. Ray, how's it going, bud? Good to see ya. All right, busting in with the wall breakers, going right at a multi-ferno and a whiz tower with wall breakers. That's gutsy. Gets in. Gets the DGB down. Obviously, Clan Castle Hound, but he's got to get the queen, I would think, to get a successful hogger out of this. So I'm not sure how he's going to be able to get to the queen with no jump spell, and unless he's just planning on using that Skelly, Rage Skelly spell. Alright, Queen has jumped the wall. She's in that compartment, but she's still not really targetable. And so now she's going to start going at these hogs. Doesn't have another poison spell to deal with the pups, so that one's not going to work out very well. But so part of the academy is obviously we have the attack that we know kind of works when done right. And the other challenge is, can you come up with a different style of attack based on what you've learned about the base so far that you think might work too. So you work a little bit on repeating known attacks and a little bit on reading bases and developing your own strategy. All necessary skills, of course. Alright, so here we have the designed attack. Queen walk from the south. Again, she's really far south, but if once that licks storage is out of there, she goes the right way. So maybe I was starting her too far up, and that's why she kept walking that direction. That lick storage seems to be the key to this attack. Welcome, Victoria. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you on. Alright, so this is looking good. Everything's going the right direction. If I knew that. How to get the queen to not target that archer tower and walk up to the wall. I don't know. I'd have to watch the video again because it seemed like the original video, she did not do that. And so it didn't seem like they had a problem with that. It doesn't really affect the outcome. Like, you're okay with it. I'm wondering about that wall break there, though, now. See, that's the first time I've seen the wall breakers go in and break that second layer of walls. I'm wondering what that's going to do to the queen walk. If it's going to force her up into the Inferno Tower too quick. Here we have all loons in the clan castle. That's a dirty trick. Oh, I know why, because that's what they were running for the offensive part of the attack. So that takes the queen down a lot earlier. You should probably get something into funnel. I don't know why those two minions are there, though. See, if you had the other wizard, because you need a wizard or something to shape the backside of this attack, and those minions are going to get targeted, I would think, by something. Once they get off of the healer. Yeah, see, now the minions are getting targeted. So you really don't want those air troops you really need that wizard to help cut the backside of the funnel to make sure the BK goes the right direction. So now he's still going to be fighting two air defenses still up, and it's going to be a bad deal. Using the haste on the dragons. And yeah, without those air defenses going down, it's just about impossible to overcome. So, I mean, it's definitely a go for it 3-star type attack strategy. There's a little bit of forgiveness in it, but with the exposed town hall, you can usually pull out a 2-star, so it's definitely worth a shot when you see this kind of base with an exposed town hall and those air defenses on the backside, because you've got a good chance of getting 3 stars, but you also got a likelihood of a pretty solid 2 without being too aggressive. So the times where that backside BK is missed, it seems like what we're finding is that we always have this air defense in the corner left. The queen steps up and gets her 3, and that corner one always seems to be the issue. And a lot of guys have been able to get that sniped out with the wizard instead of, see, now we've got drags coming at it, and we saw this one before where there's 5 or 6 drags left, but it times out, and that air defense can pick them off. So starting to see some consistent trends with that attack and that base. Bunch of live ones here. Now this is a different base. This looks like just a random one, so let's check this out. pretty similar in the design, though. The queen's going to be able to step up and maybe get this other air defense. Enemy queen, pop the ability. I don't think he was watching his queen ability. We'll find out. Maybe he'll pop back on. Wasn't watching the queen ability or the poison. Probably could have poisoned the queen, dropped the rage, or popped the ability, saved the queen, got the enemy queen in that third air defense, and then he would only had to worry about the last air defense, and might have had a shot at that. But this one isn't going to have enough guts. Yeah, it looked good there. I don't know if you got caught watching something other than your queen working on the dragons getting in or something. But you definitely had a shot at it. Pop that queen ability or get a poison down on the queen and maybe even rage her up. Alright, let's see what's going on this attack here. Down to about 30-35 minutes left. Oh, you're blaming me now. I see. Don't blame the live stream, bro. It's not my fault. All right, what's going on here? This is the same attack, but it looks totally different the way it's being done here. Okay, so she's walking in a different way here. Oh, this is the hogger. See, but the hogger without getting the queen. Well, a healer's healing hogs, but still without. I mean, yeah, unless these skellies can take her out, but you probably have to get a rage skelly spell to even stand a chance on the queen. All right, so somebody keeps trying that hogger. It ain't working. Scrap that one. All right, let's see what we're talking about here with old school. 11v11 old school. Pretty looks like some sort of go bitch attack. This is dying quick. There's hardly any troops left. Nothing for that warden to pop the tome on. Corner, though. Corner looks like tried to come in from a corner, and those corner funnels are terrible sometimes. They're really tricky. But hey, you got in there, got the town hall. If you can get around and save things, it's got a clan castle left. Probably has enough to pull out 50%, maybe, depending on what's in the CC and if he uses it or not, because all he's got is like 2 witches and a bowler left, so probably not going to be enough. Didn't catch the beginning of that though, but I can guess that a corner funnel probably screwed that thing pretty good. Alright, so we'll keep an eye on these two to see who hits those. And not seeing the amount of 3-stars. At the beginning of the Academy we saw several 3-stars, and I almost want to hit it again and see what happens, but I suppose I could. Just to prove that I can do more than just talk about attacks, but we'll see. Alright, so dropped that queen on the barracks, and that is what I recall the video saying. Now the question we've been wondering is, how do we get this queen to just directly step up instead of going over like that? Because that seems to be one of the key issues. And I think what we've noticed is that, I don't know why we're losing connection or if the attacker's losing connection here. I think I'm good, but queen is bouncing around. Alright, let's try to refresh this, because I don't think it's on my end, but it might be. Which one was it? That was on Eureka that was going live. Not seeing it now, but pretty sure I had everything on my end good, so. Chip on the 11v11. About time he started stepping up and hitting something more his level. Which one is the 11? Is that this one right here? Cockrot? Okay, it was Slasher, not me. Trailer Wi-Fi, I hate it. We all hate trailer Wi-Fi. Wick, get in there and attack something, man. You don't have to just get beat up all the time. Alright, let's see if this is chip on the 11 or not. Oh yeah, here we go. No, this is Wick on the 11. Yeah, why not? He's been beaten up on the 10 enough today. Alright, so what do we got here? We got so many bowlers. I don't even know if there's a golem in there. It might just be a straight bow witch. Jump in there towards the eagle. That's looking pretty good. Just wondering how it's going to be on the angle approaching the two multi-targeting inferno towers here. Looks like a double jump? Triple jump. Can't tell. I think he had 1 down, 2 down. I think it's a triple jump. Who knows what's going on? Can't see a thing. Alright, Warden has popped his Eternal Tome ability on the approach here. Now here's the key to this, is the trick, is what's going to happen when he gets into these multi-targeting inferno towers. I think the bowlers will take it down. Oh no, they got roasted by those max. I'm assuming they're max, they have white on them. I've never seen those at a Town Hall 10, so. Does get in there and takes out the Town Hall, 2-star, 52%. But kind of what I expected is once he got into the core, things were going to go downhill in quite a hurry. But nice little bow witch 11v11 there. Alright, where's Chip and who's he going in on? Oh, 19%. Good job, dude. I missed it. Let's show it. Definitely want to see it. I know he wants to see it. Alright, Queen walking from the corner there. Going to step up and get that first air defense. Takes that out. I'm assuming there's going to be a wall breaker entry up there to get the second air defense. Yes, but didn't tank the wizard tower. So you'd want to send that right about now when the wizard tower is being tanked by the queen. Now get the wall breakers in and would have been able to direct her in. As it is, she's probably going to beat on a wall now. Nope, she's going to go around, and that means that she's going to pull the healers in front of the air defense. And quitter. What happened to sucking it up and just trying to fight through it? Alright, so Wicked is one of the Town Hall 11 bases. Chip is one of the Town Hall 11 bases. Alright, so here's maybe how it's supposed to go. Breaking the queen in there. But is she going to walk up to the air defense or is she going to go down clockwise? That's the thing, because I liked where Chip was breaking in up there by the Wiz Tower. He just didn't have it tanked before we did it. Baby Dragon is working on creating the backside. Yeah, see, so she's dropping down south here, and I don't know if that's the way to do it or not. Or if you need to walk her around like Chip was doing up to 12 o'clock and then bust her in at the Wiz Tower once it's tanked. I didn't actually watch the Town Hall 11, but here she's going to get the Inferno Tower, so... but really, her job isn't the Inferno Tower so much as the air defenses. So now he's got that second air defense up, and everything's kind of hammering the dragons right now, including the eagle. Looks like he's got some CC loons coming in for backup, but I think that air defense, oh, there's a freeze spell to try to save a little bit there, but it's got a lot to get into there. Air defense down, ground air expo down, fighting another sweeper now, and the dragons are circling. So I kind of like the approach that Chip had going, where he took it from like 3 to 12 and break in and get both air defenses. All right, redemption. Here we go. Come on. Being targeted by 4-point defenses. Got to get that rage down right away. So she's going to take this air defense down. I don't see any reason to break her in here. He needs to wait until this wizard tower locks onto the queen. Now you can wall break her in. He's got a giant to tank. Where's the wall breakers, dude? There you go. Gorgeous. Now she's going to come in and get the second air defense for sure. Probably with any luck and the abilities, should be able to get an air defense, and maybe the Expo would be nice. She could get at least that much. That would be golden. Anything else is probably going to be bonus as far as like the sweeper or any hits on the Inferno Tower. He's got the poison down. Still has the queen ability. BK is shaving the other side of the funnel, and the dragons and the loons are in. He's got a rage and a freeze spell, so he's going to be able to rage up into the town hall and maybe freeze the backside Inferno Tower and the eagle. Maybe the queen, I don't know. I don't know if you can catch. Yep, he's got the Inferno Tower. That was early though, because nothing was targeting him yet, so that freeze was early. Would have been nice to hold on to that freeze just a little longer, because I think they're all going to thaw now right as the kill squad or the dragons get there. And she'll go down, but could have gotten a little more effective use out of that freeze by holding on just a little bit longer. People's use of freeze is kind of a personal preference. Some people like to get it down early, and some people like to wait until they're getting targeted and then drop it. So, I mean, the thing is, if once they're getting targeted, if you drop it, once you freeze them, then they're done targeting. So, 57% 2-star, nice job, Chip. That's the way. After that first one, that's the way I would have thought you had done it, so good job. Kevin, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so 58% 2-star on that one. Very nicely done. Queen did exactly what she needed to. Got a lot of value out of that queen walk. And here's the 11 base up again. We'll see if anybody hits that. I'm not seeing the 10 base up. If somebody wants to throw the 10 base up, I'll hit it again if anybody wants to watch that. I don't care. Alright, here's the other 11. Some people spam in the chat for no good reason. Trolls everywhere, I guess. Who knows? Alright, good looking queen walk here. Xanada's going in. He's got the air defense, taking out those arch towers on the outside. Queen's going the right way. She's going to work her way up the wall. Doesn't have anything to cut the backside of the funnel there, really. Nice job with the wall breakers. Avoids the mortar splash. She's going to step up where she needs to now. Wizard's going to go ahead and trim that outside mortar. Or no, he's just going to go around the mortar and stand next to it, because that makes a ton of sense. But I'm sure he'll turn on it now. But there's a little AI glitch. No, I wasn't talking to you. There's some other people spamming and trolling the chat. So apologize for them. But you can ignore that chat if you want and just listen or whatever. So this is another good looking attack. Queen's going to stay alive, step up. Got the ability still, is going to pop that. That's going to send the Hound over to the BK. That's kind of nice. Pops the ability there. He's going to get a lot of air targeting defenses out of the way. And the Dragloon coming in from the backside. Does not have a freeze spell here, because this is a 10v11. So we saw the 11v11 for the 2-star 58%. Here's the Town Hall 10 version. And the heal spell right there. And now the question is there enough left for percentage? 4 wall breakers left. So maybe something you want to look at with that army composition, and you got 8 spaces that might have been crucial and critical to getting the percentage that was needed. I'm not sure how many wall breakers are needed. We only have to break into 1 set of walls there. 48%, just short on the percentage with 8 troop space left. There's really not a lot of space anywhere to trim percentage. Maybe down there at 7 to 8 o'clock on that cannon or the elixir mine. That was a great hit, though. Great queen walk. Everything went well. That's the difference between a 10 and 11, though. You see the difference with not having that freeze spell. Makes quite the difference. But that was using the Town Hall 10 comp versus the 11. Pretty sure my queen would get smoked. She's only 39, but... or 38. Alright, catch this Town Hall 11 base again. Queen working her way up the wall. It's got the freeze spell subbed for the heal. So the last one we saw had the 3 rages and the 1 heal. This one has the 3 and the freeze spell instead. And Queen Walk goes down, so throw that one out. I haven't actually looked at the video on this one, so I want to see the entry. I could try it, but I haven't actually seen the entry and how it's supposed to be. So, I actually don't have that army built. I have 8 dragons in there, but I could try it. But I have the 4 rage and the heal spell built on that. Alright, so she just gets that building. Wizard makes sure she goes the right direction. Gotta get that rage spell down right away. Ooh, I said right away. That wasn't right away enough. Must be listening to me again. You can blame that one on me, right? Alright, and should be the Town Hall 10 version again. Going at it with some sort of Lalo this time. Just trying to bum rush the Inferno Tower. And gonna get 2 air defenses is the goal, but I don't know with that Hound there if that's actually gonna work. Yep, it probably will. Curious on starting the Lalo with that side when the Queen might be able to turn and get that air defense. Just trying to haste his way into those, fighting the sweepers. Freeze on the Inferno Tower. It's got some skellies to try to deal with the Queen. Right there, that's at least going to distract her, but not inside of a spell, so I don't think that one's going to work. Alright. Let's give this one a try. I have just the army that we built for the other ones. For the 10v10, which is sort of kind of maybe works for this one, but we'll give it a rip and see what happens. Okay, so I think the dealio here was to start the Queen here. I wonder if you need 5 healers though. Kind of curious. I know that you need to get her raged up right away for these point defenses. Dang, gotta pop that ability early. Gotta keep the Queen up though. I mean, she's the critical part of the raid. If she doesn't stay up, the rest doesn't really matter. So again, we're gonna do that right there. Pop that in. I guess go there. BK is supposed to be trimming down here. BK is only level 30, so I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of him, but the healers are being targeted and taken down very quickly. I don't like that. I'm going to rage and try to get this, because if I don't get that air defense down, the rest isn't going to matter. Boom. And then from there, I guess I see where these dragons want to go. Alright, so I want these loons to get in there in a hurry, so I'm going to speed them up. That heal's not going to help me dealing with the 2 Infernos at the same time, so I need to get that down. Unfortunately, because the comp I had, these stupid dragons are going around the outside, but hopefully they'll get in there and do something. Oh, who put a baby and a witch in there? If they could get the Town Hall, then the other dragons going around the outside would have it as far as the percentage. Need to get both dragons on the Town Hall and get this stupid eagle off of me, but I don't think it's going to happen there, but I might want to try that again, because I think that was close. I think I could have had that if I made it a little less spammy on the dragons. Too many wall breakers for that attack. We have 8 there because of that other Town Hall 10 base. Might just adjust that army comp just real quickly. I like everything about that other than definitely didn't need that. I cut that down to, so that gives me 8 extra space there. I'm not sure what I want to bring into that 8 extra space. Honestly, I'd like to try to find a way to get, no, it's cutting out too much if I take the wizards out. Yeah, I was thinking of trying to get a way to get another, I don't know, if I take 6 out, can I get a healer? I can. Let's try that with 5 healers. Alright, let's try that little tweak and see what that does for us. Down about 15 minutes left in the academy. Try this with 5 healers. Keep the queenie alive. Okay, so I don't have the ability to. I do need to make sure she doesn't go that way though, so I'm gonna shave the funnel that way. And she just needs to step into the wall. Get up there. Probably need to take a look at that healer placement a little bit, because right here she walks him in front of the expo every single time. Okay, walk up the wall. Don't do anything weird nor out of the ordinary here. Okay, gonna go ahead and get her up there. Bust in. Get her turned. Start the funnel over here. Watch that king. He's going down pretty quick. Let's get him in there. Okay, I still have the ability on the queen, so this one seems to be going a little bit better than the last time. So I'm going to be able to pop this ability here. Get that. Alright, let's try this again the way I wanted to. Getting that rage in there. Now we're going to be able to heal rage and heal to the core. Let's try that. And get this CC down. Maybe a little spammy again on those dragons. See, my BK is not tanky enough to get out and take out enough of those buildings on the outside. That's the issue, and I keep forgetting that we have a different clan castle in there. And of course we have that fun little almost sub freeze spell in there, since I was able to hold on to that queen a little longer that time. But got a little bit better on the percentage, or right about the same percentage there, but just kind of missing the town hall because that BK at level 30 is not getting far enough. See, so 47% that time, 48% the other time, so pretty much the same. At least I'm trying, okay? At least I'm trying. You throw it up there again like I want to hit it again. Oh, that's right, that second one had 5 healers. So I think the 5 healer thing was a good adjustment, because that let the queen in there long enough to go ahead and take out what she needed to take out. But the problem is seeming to be getting the king tanking enough of the buildings on that other side. So I'll let somebody else go at it if they can. But if it sits there too long, might just have to jump on it. Alright, let's see what's going on against Chip's base here. Another 10v11 action here. You can see kind of running into some of the same things I was. Getting those dragons in there, fighting against the air sweeper. So, not sure how much I love a dragon attack that has to fight against the air sweeper right in the important critical part of the raid there, as well as the eagle still being off. The eagle never seems to go down. So that was a good shot there, though. Almost wondering how effective that heal spell is. I think there's enough troops in there with 8 dragons and loons that something's getting the benefit of a heal spell. Alright, Alright, here we got somebody going at it again. Let's see, I didn't catch how many healers he brought on this one. Only got 6 dragons. I don't think 6 dragons is enough to get in there. I think we'll see how this one goes, but I think the biggest problem with the army composition here is that 6 dragons isn't going to make it happen. Now, he has his wizard behind the BK, and I didn't try that. That looks like something that might be worth taking a look at. And he brought the freeze spell. Now the eagle has targeted his healers. Pop the ability here, get the queen out. Ooh, well, you kept her up a little bit. I just not sure how much value she's going to be able to finish off the raid with, though. He's got 2 spells there, a rage and a freeze to get into the core. Gonna want to rage right before the town hall, and then freeze again. There's an early backside freeze. Those things aren't targeting anything. If you save that freeze for the right time, then you immobilize the queen. But you can see that queen, she jumps outside and just pulls the dragons the wrong direction. I'm curious about trying that with a freeze spell. I might queue one up just so that it's ready to go. I kind of like that idea of freezing the queen in the backside inferno while you're raged in there. I'm just not sure if that how efficient that heal spell is or not. Alright, so 5 healers. I like that. I think that's definitely a must. Whoever was going in with 4 healers was just getting wiped out and the queen wasn't getting enough done. Oh, there's a Seeking Air Mine at the top on this one. I don't know if that was on the other ones or if I just put my healers in a different spot. So the rage needs to go down quickly. Yeah, see, you got to be ready with that rage on this. You can't. He was trying to cut his funnel on the other side and do things already and mess with his baby dragon. You can't be doing that. The queen is so critical to that attack. You have to keep it up. So Chip there, I think Chip's the one that's got the Dirty Sam sitting up there in the corner. I don't know if the other one did. Yeah, I'll be doing another live attack. Don't worry. We got 10 minutes left. I'll grab one here. I'm just trying to decide whether to go with. You know, I did that. I'm gonna drop this heal spell, and I'm gonna go with the freeze on this 10v10, and we're just gonna kind of see where this goes. See, I only have the 1 wizard. I don't need him to funnel, so I'm going to put that wizard behind my BK and hope to get a little more value on that. I'm going to try to remember that the clan castle is not a hound and that I do need to use that poison spell. So we'll check this out. Right here. You gotta get ready with that early queen ability, or that early rage spell right here, because you got 4 defenses that start locking onto her right at this point. Okay, and I'm not even gonna worry about the backside of the funnel yet. All I'm worried about is keeping this queen alive. Okay, and I think I use a second rage to approach the wall, but yeah, because there's a lot going on right there. So boom, we break her in there. Now I can kind of start worrying about my backside funnel, I think. And gonna remember the poison spell this time. Maybe. Keep an eye on my BK. Pop that. Queen, I'm not gonna use that other rage spell. All I want to do is get the air defense down. That's all I care about. Air defense is down. Boom. So now I've got all those still. I'm gonna poison that and try to get some work done on the CC. And then that. What are these? I need to get these dragons going the right way. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw a haste in here. Now we're gonna try to get the queen and that. And that. Get that eagle out of there. Oh, almost. Boom, boom. Can we get the percent? Can we get the percent? There's a dragon around the outside. I'm gonna get the percent. I think. I'm gonna be ticked if this is 49%. Come on. Get it. Yes. Dang, that is a tough one. So there's the adjustments from the original Army comp for the 10v10. Adjusted to 5 healers from 4, backed off the wall breakers, backed off a wizard to make room for that 5th healer, dropped the heal spell for a freeze spell, and kept the rest the same. And so there you go. Hey, no problem. My pleasure for the streaming today. I know Merc's regular streamer, I think, was not available today, and I just happened to have the time to do it. So that is a tough base. That is, geez, every Town Hall 11 is tough. I mean, to only get a 50% after hitting that thing so many times with that attack just takes something out of you. But that'll do it for the Town Hall 10 Academy today. Again, it's been running from, let's see, what is it, 4 to 6? I'm Central, so 4 to 6 Eastern time, I believe. A couple hours on Saturdays. Be mixing up the times maybe down the road, depending on what works the best for max participation and to help different people out. And so appreciate everyone who was able to make it for the live stream, to make it for the Town Hall 10 Academy. And thanks again for the guys over at Merc's Legion for hosting this and putting the time and effort into building the bases, the guests from other clans that build the bases and come in and jump on the voice chat and jump on the in-clan chat to help everybody out. Next week will be Saturday night, and the time will be determined. And as always, the base and the army comps will be posted in the Merc's Legion Town Hall 10 Academy server. So thanks again for watching. This is the Allfather. Until next time, take care, everybody.